welcome back to my channel today. So this is not going to be a makeup tutorial today. So this is actually going to be a review video today on the Milani Conceal+Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. Now, if you don't know what it looks like, this is what it is. Now, this has been out and about for maybe 2 years now, 2 years in the next amount of months. So seeing this review would probably be like, why is she doing it now? It's so old. Well, I haven't really seen like a recent one. Maybe that's why. And everybody likes to hop on the follow train as soon as something comes out. They try it out. I kind of waited it out, seen some review videos, see what I'll think about it, which makes you want to go try it. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video, is to one, let you guys know my thoughts, how I feel about it, as well as let you know how it's doing a few years later. Hey. Okay, so since I record off my phone, and unfortunately my phone is not in my hands, I can't go into detail about everything that it claims to be, everything that it wants to be, things like that. And then also just to give you guys a heads up, because in my last video, I think I put in my description box that I do record off my phone. I have the Samsung S9. Now the camera quality is exquisite. It's fucking amazing. The only downside is the video editing app that I use on my phone, because my computer just doesn't want to work with me when it comes to video editing apps at the moment. That actually downgrades the picture quality so much. It's so sad. So sorry in advance that this video doesn't look as clear as I want it to be, because it really is technically on my side before it gets uploaded to you guys. But anywho, with that being said, so I do have the foundation on right now, as well as my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, the pressed powder. Sorry, I'm like opening up my little mirror here. Now, I personally think it's amazing for the price and for it being a one or two a drugstore brand. Now, I did get the color 05 in warm beige. Excuse me as I growl at you guys. Now, I know there is a lot of things that were going around when they first had like launched and everything about the color shades being a little off. There wasn't very much pale tones or like more to the warmer, darker tones. But more of that, all of the foundation itself had more of a yellow tone, undertone to it. So that was a lot of problems for some people. For me, it actually works really good. I feel like it blends into my skin super well for me, because I feel like I do have that yellow undertone. So it just kind of makes it a little more, you know, a little more vibrant, a little more alive, I guess I would say. Not as so like dark looking or ashy looking. So I personally like it. Now, like I said, I don't have the claims to read to you, so I'm going to go based off the back of the bottle here. Now, this is the top 3 bullet points that it wants to show off. So when you buy this and you turn it around, this is the top 3 that it wants you to know. And I'm going to read it to you and tell you what I feel about them as well. Now, it says or claims to be medium to full coverage. It's also supposed to be lightweight and an oil-free formula. And last but not least, it's long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. As I was saying, the claims that it claims to be. Now, I would agree to disagree on some of these, and you will see why shortly in this video. As well as the application. Now, I did do 2 different things. One, I used a Real Techniques blending sponge. On the other half of my face, I used a blending brush. Now, the reason being is that some of you out there, of course, use the blending sponge, like the beauty blenders. Some of you prefer brushes, some of you prefer like the way old school to that synthetic flat brush. All up to you, girl. All up to you. But I know the way those two options that I will show you, that's how I would either or do my makeup. But for a drugstore brand, definitely props to that, because for, like, I think I said, I think I got it for $10, I'm pretty sure, or 10 and some change maybe. You can't really go wrong with it, and it lasts you so long. I wear it almost every day, and there's a good amount still going in there. And that being said, only because I am on a time limit, like I said, we'll go ahead and I'll let you watch the video. Let me know what you think. If I'm missing anything, or if you have any questions, of course, drop them down below. I'll get them answered for you super quickly. Other than that, let's go ahead, continue the video, which way, and I will see you guys in a couple of seconds after this goes. Come on, Isabel, gosh. All right, so jumping into the video. Sorry if I didn't say sorry already. Sorry for looking a little crazy. I am in a hurry as well, just to give you guys kind of an idea of what we're working with here. So my skin type is definitely oily. I get oily super quick, like there's no tomorrow. Like when I'm at work on my lunch break, I go and kind of I don't really like to touch up my makeup. I don't want to really add more product, only because my skin is acne prone. It's kind of sensitive. But what I'll do, I'll just sheet blot it just so it kind of lifts up the oils, makes it look a little bit more, just a little more cleaner without adding extra product on top. But with that being said, let's go ahead and go on to the video of how this is gonna blend down. Or if my mirror's in the way, I'm so sorry. I just need something to look at. Now, the consistency, as you can see, it's not runny or anything like that. It's actually pretty thick. Now, when I got this, I was afraid of it oxidizing because I was watching a few different reviews, and for some it did, you know, for some it didn't. For me, well, once I blend it out, I'm pretty, like, the color that it gets blended out to, that's the color it stays. So for me, like, see how it goes on? It seems light. I feel like once I blend it in, it doesn't seem as light. So I'm not sure if it actually oxidizes or if it just blends to my skin tone. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Alrighty. So kind of just do a bunch of little dots everywhere. Okay, so, sorry, my shirt's falling. Like I said, I'm in a hurry to go somewhere, so excuse the mess. So, my sister decided to call and it totally stopped recording. It's a good thing I checked before I started blending all of this out. So, as I was saying before, I'm going to be doing the left side of my face with the sponge, my right side of the face with the blending brush. So we'll just go ahead and start blending it out. So as you've seen, before I did have a lot of reddening. I mean, you can still see like my bumps and everything through it, so nothing. Now, I do have a lot of pores, as you can see, and like I said, my face is oily, like my skin type is oily, but I feel like instantly when I use this foundation, I'm not sure if it's trying to get like the whole dewy look, but I don't like the finish of it. I prefer more of a matte finish. Just so, like I said, I get oily throughout the day. At least it gives me time to, you know, get that shine or whatever. Yeah, so I don't like to do a whole lot. I'd like to get my eyes as well, just to make everything a nice, even, I kind of blend half the nose right here. All right, so with half the face done, just by looking at it, the coverage for a drugstore, it is insanely good. I'm not gonna lie about that part. The price isn't that bad. Like I said, if I've had it for 3 weeks and I still got like a bunch of here or a bunch in there, you're pretty good. It's gonna last you. You're gonna save some money there, girl. And then, like I said, I did have some like dark scarring a little bit right here, but nothing like drastic. It did cover that. It covered the reddening that I had from my acne. I mean, I have like my bumps, of course, and imperfections, but as for like color coverage, like I don't have like a red mark anywhere, I feel like. Now what I did notice though with the Milani kind of foundation collection, I know it's been changing over the year. Definitely over the year and over the few months. They're getting different shade colors, but I do feel like these ones, the one I got, has more of definitely of a yellow undertone. I noticed a lot of the times their collection did have a bunch of yellow undertones, but it works, you know, it works good on my skin, especially with my hair color right now. I'm in the process of lightening it, so it kind of just, you know, gives that golden vibe thing going on. So second half we're gonna do with the BH Cosmetics. Okay, I swear it's like everybody wants to call me right now when they don't know I'm doing a video, but they should know because every time someone calls, the video stops recording. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up real quickly because obviously everybody wants to call me. Okay, so this side, Beauty Blender, this side, blending brush. Now, I personally, as for coverage wise, I feel like coverage is better with the blending sponge. As well, I feel like it makes it look a little more smoother rather than like the blending brush. I feel like it pushes it in more to my pores, and you kind of see a little bit more of like the fine lines, imperfection. Like for, I'm all zooming in all crazy. I have a few acne right here, or a few, a gang. I have some acne going on right here, and I don't feel like it covered it up as much as like this side did, and this side actually had more. And that's why I kind of really wanted to test out more of the sponge on this side. Yeah, so I personally like the blending sponge more. I don't get to use it, like I said, only because I'm in my car, so I don't get to have like water access or all that. Another thing, well, you know what? We'll go with the pros first. The pros about this is, one, definitely it's great value. It's a drugstore brand. Of course, you're not spending like 30-40 bucks on a foundation that at the end of the day you're gonna want to wash off. It ruins your skin. Like, if I'm gonna pay for my skin to be ruined, I'd rather not do it that way. So yeah, definitely, you know, you get your money's worth. It lasts you a while, and I do my makeup about 5 days a week. What else? I really like the tone of it. It blends really well with like my neck tone, face and everything. As you can see, again, it's super easy to blend. I definitely like how it's a little more thicker versus runny. I've had actually my last foundation, my first video that I used, it was the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Focus or something like that. Now that one is runny, and I didn't like that because I constantly kept having to build it, where this one is, I could just dab a little bit over my face and just blend it and call it a day. Another pro thing about it, even without like a primer or anything like that, I feel like it goes into the skin pretty good. I'm not sure if the lighting will even like mess up the video or not, only because I was super lazy and recorded late. So the lighting outside isn't so hot. And then I have like my ceiling fan light on, and that's not a really nice tone. It's kind of like it's not the natural light tone, it's like a yellow tone. Anywho, I really like how it blends. Even regardless, it doesn't leave me extremely oily half the day. I would say like I only have to touch up once a day, obviously, but halfway through the day, I mean, of course I get oily. But the sad part is I'm not even like doing anything like vigorous. I'm literally sitting and it just looks oily. But definitely some blotting sheets do the trick, or a lot of people, you know, just powder, touch up, go. Blotting sheets were good just for the quick touch up. As for the cons of the foundation, one, well, I don't want so the oily part, I would say it's a pro and a con. You get the semi, you know, it want to be dewy finish. So with everything being said, you can definitely kind of wrap your thoughts around it. Definitely I say it's worth trying out. For my acne prone skin type, I do notice though, every time I wear this foundation, I can guarantee myself there will be a new zit or something, regardless if I wash my face morning, night, do a mask. It's just, like I said, my skin type is super sensitive. It's very hard for me to actually find a legit good foundation. Like to this day, I do not have a go-to foundation. But with this one, like I said, I feel like after this bottle is done, I will not buy it again unless I am on a budget again, one. Two, if another foundation that I don't, or that I like at the drugstore is all out, then I'll probably go for this one again because I have an idea of what to work with. Like I said, I just really wanted to try it out, see for myself the likes and dislikes on my face. Especially, hopefully this video is helpful for those, you know, I see everything on YouTube where these girls' skin are like freaking smooth as hell, no reddening, no nothing. And it's like, you can't really truly tell because, girl, your skin looks good regardless. What are you wearing makeup for? But I'm going to go ahead, finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alrighty, guys. So, after all that nonsense and mess, I went ahead and then did a quick, we'll call this the quick look. It's pretty much, actually, it is my everyday quick makeup look. Except I didn't add any highlighter or blush this time. But as for every video, as well as the same thing in my last video, for my powder, I just use the Maybelline Fits Me Matte and Poreless. For brows, okay, calm down. For brows, I use the Ardell Brow Pomade in dark brown. And then for lashes, I have been using, or actually, well, I have been using, and I'm going to do a review about this too because that's how bomb it is. But I just used the Maybelline Total Temptations mascara. And then as for the lips, I did use the NYX Liquid Suede, like their matte lip cream collection thing they had going on. And then this is in the color Soft Spoken. Anyway. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, head out of here, get my oil change done, get everything I have to do to come home and do some more stuff. Alrighty, guys, so I will go ahead and catch you in the next video, of course. But before you go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe as well, and let me know what you think. Just throw anything down. Let me know how your day's going. And then, of course, if you have any ideas or anything you want me to try out or review, drop them down below. I will go ahead go get them, try them out for you, and let you know my thoughts. But with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day or night or wherever it is you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.